You know, the worst part about this is that this is someone's grandpa.
Holding hands and snuggling. My turnoffs? Pussy farts.
Hey, you're not supposed to know what that is, dude. That's not from your time, man. Yo, guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Juicebox Jiggity Podcast. All right. We are here for the pap smear. Ladies and gentlemen, and unidentifieds, welcome to episode 100 and whatever it is of the Juicebox Podcast. Yo, I'm not entirely sure if the audio is going to sound a little bit different. I am in the process of moving my entire room. What you see right now is straight up the rest of my room. That's it. Everything else is gone. It's out. I'm moving. Dude, I'm moving out of the OG Juicebox studio. And I am bawling my eyes out, dude. I'm so sad, dude. It's been such a fun ride. I love this place. I'm gonna miss this place like no other. It's almost weirder than moving out of my parents' house, you know? I've been here for 3 years, started the podcast here. Have made some good memories, dude. Oh man, I'm sad just thinking about it, man. It's gonna be crazy. But I will say also, this episode is gonna be a little bit shorter, so stick around and hang out for the ride, dude. How about that? You know what I mean? So I hope everyone's doing or having a great week. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. Because when I say that, I mean it, all right? And I ain't kidding, bro. When do I ever joke around with you guys? Now, how we're going to start this episode off, Joe? We're going to start it off like this.
I just got off of work, and I'm just so tired and exhausted.
Tired? I've never heard of her! Get up out of bed right now and go to the gym!
Oh, shit. I never heard of her. Dude, I can't get enough. And you know what? I play that video every week now, right? Not that one, but I play whatever video he comes out with. Like I said, dude, I don't go looking for these. These come looking for me. They end up on my FYP, and I can't do anything about it. What am I going to just scroll past it? No. I need the motivation. And I'm a little bummed out, actually, because this week I have zero time to work on growing the cheeks, because we know that that's what's important, is growing the cheeks. And best believe, if there was a way where I can grow the piece, I would be growing the piece. But I can't. So what do I got to do? I have to grow the cheeks, but I can't do it this week. All right, case closed. I'm pissed. I actually have no time to work out this week. I'm tripping out. I'm stressing out, dude. Oh my God. But I will say that, what was I going to say? Oh yeah. Dude, can you imagine just like, they come out with so many, how do we get to a point, or how have we gotten to a point in life where we supposedly or allegedly land human beings on the moon, right? But you don't have a permanent dick growing thing. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, whatever. Anyways. So, dude, hey man, what's up with your boy, guys? Come get your boy, dude. Willie Smithy? Oh man. I guess we just got to start it off with that. You know what I mean? I just, see, one thing that I've learned from doing the podcast is I've definitely changed my recording days. I first started off recording on Saturdays. When I first started the podcast, I would record on Saturdays or Sundays. However, I'm not in the vibe to record on those days anymore, because I like to have my schedule during the week, which is go to work and then go to the gym and then record when I'm whatever. So one thing that I did notice from changing that around was Saturday is not really a day where a lot of shit happens in the world, you know? And what I've found is that if I wait until Tuesday, by Tuesday, something crazy will have happened between Saturday and Monday or Tuesday morning. So within that 4-day period, something crazy happens in the fucking media. Something crazy happens. There's a crazy video that comes out or whatever it is. And that's why I usually wait until Tuesday, because there's always something new to talk about, right? So, and there's been plenty of stuff that I always miss and I always have noted down, but then I just don't end up talking about it. But man, dude, Will Smith just took a fucking L. Am I right? Say it for the people in the back, dude. He took an L. All right. Unreal. So let's break it down. I actually kind of want to find a full-length video of Chris Rock. By the way, let me just get something out there that some people might be surprised by. Some people might not be surprised by it. So obviously, I'm a huge comedy fan. I love comedians. I dissect stand-up comedies, the specials. I like to look for speech patterns. I like to do this. I'm interested just like a crazy amount. So by nature, right, I usually am always going to side with a comedian if they have if they made me laugh a couple times, or maybe I shouldn't start it off by saying that way. I'm usually just on the side of the comedians until I can fully figure out what happened, right? Because I know the brain activity when you get in trouble for saying something that you shouldn't have said and this and that, versus the automatically sensitive, outraged people, right? So if you have the sensitive people on one side and you have the comic on the other side, I'm just going to, no questions, gravitate towards the comic until I figure it out, until I figure out what happens. It's like when someone commits a murder. When someone commits a murder, whether it's alleged or whether it actually usually only happens when when there's allegations towards somebody, right? So if someone has allegations toward them, you are most likely going to just shift your mentality to think that they're automatically guilty. That's like actual statistic. Josh Dubin talked about that on the Joe Rogan podcast. I forgot all the percentages and shit, but he said that someone says someone else did something, people will hear about it and then they'll automatically just assume that said person is automatically guilty before even trying to get the facts down first. So they're automatically whatever. So anyways, that being said, Chris Rock is obviously one of the most famous and prolific comedians of our generation, or I guess previous generation, but it carries grandfathers into my generation. So, I automatically side with him because, one, he's telling a joke, right? And two, I just, nothing makes me more annoyed than people who get outraged so fucking easily. So in the video, they are talking on, or Chris Rock is talking on stage, and he's making a couple of jokes of this and that, whatever, and looks over to Jada, and from the body language, and I'm gonna get into whether or not I think it's real or fake. So now I'm just gonna break it down with how I first saw this. So I watched the video, and he says something to Jada Pinkett Smith. And he says, I love you, this and that, whatever. Can't wait to see you in G.I. Jane and this and that. So G.I. Jane is obviously from G.I. Joe, and it's a very empowered character, this and that. And I even after his joke, he kind of just chuckled and was like, that was a nice one. He said that was a nice one because as a comic of his caliber, dude, he could have just eaten you up like the rest of the young guys that she hooks up with. So I'm like, that's not even a bad thing to say. I don't understand why people are tripping out about it. And then, later on comes out that she has this condition, alopecia or something like that, which it prevents it prevents your hair from fully growing in and whatever it is. So that is a factor, and that's usually not something you want to joke about. If you know about it, right? If somebody has cancer, it'd be very bad taste for you to fucking joke about their cancer, unless you know that they are a person that jokes about it themselves, because that's how people cope with their pain, right? They got to make fun of themselves. Why do you think I make fun of myself every week, dude? So That all being said, right? He says what he says. Cuts the frame to Will Smith right after he says it. And Will Smith is fucking laughing his ass off, right? He's laughing. Jada Pinkett Smith, she doesn't think it's very funny. But Will Smith is laughing at it like no problem. Cuts back over to Chris Rock and then cuts right back to a wider angle of the stage. And here comes Will Smith, dude. I mean, we've already seen the video, but just how I'm just breaking it down out loud how I first witnessed it. And just fucking slaps him, dude. Oh my God, man. It was so bitch, dude. It was so bitch. And the internet the just how Twitter is right now is just ridiculous, dude. And I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna get into whether or not I think it's real or fake, but let's just say that it was real, right? Let's just say that Will Smith hitting Chris Rock was a real thing that happened and it wasn't scripted, right? I know that was probably something that like he was caught off guard, like Chris Rock was probably really caught off guard. But if he wanted to be a fucking legend and just get right back into the quick-witted person he is, after the slap, if I'm Chris Rock, I get slapped. Ow, right? As Will Smith is walking back, I would just be like, wow, I didn't know August showed you Jada's kinks. Boom, crowd goes wild, man. Oh, such a kick in the dick to Will Smith. And he would deserve it, dude. He would fucking deserve it. Unreal, man. I couldn't believe it. It was crazy, dude. Like, the thing that bothers me about the internet is that, like, I'm seeing tweets all day today and it's like, it's fucking black people, right? And I'm not saying that with any malice. I'm not saying that with any malice at all, but they say like, oh, I just think it's kind of funny that you make fun of one black lady with a condition when you're in a hall full of all these white people that you could make fun of, right? Like, would you want a white person to make that joke to her, right? I mean, like, if it's going to come from someone, it better fucking come from another black person, right? I mean, like, hey, what, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't understand what you're trying to do. And people, now look, I'm aware that her condition it's public information. Like I'm aware of that. However, I'm aware of that because this just happened. Like, I don't keep up. If there's one or two celebrities that I do not give a fuck about to ever look up, you'll never find in my search history. It's Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. Fuck them, dude. Yeah, Will Smith is a great actor and Jada was back in the fucking 90s or whatever. But like, that's all I like them as. I like them as what they play, the characters they play in whatever they're in, right? So I just think it's fucking ridiculous. Like, not everyone is going to be aware of your condition. And if you think that, then you're a very selfish person because you expect everyone to know everything about you, which we already know too much about you when we don't want to. Like, we just see this shit all the time because people are so fucking tied into celebrity lives as if why do you care? You know, like, yeah, I'm fans of certain people, but I'm not preaching about like, whatever the fuck. The way that the people are defending in their arguments is just so stupid, dude. And you get mad at a fucking comedian. Like, the thing about comedy is you shoot and you try to swing for a joke, and sometimes that swing isn't gonna hit anything. You know, you miss. You literally swing and a miss. And the thing that's funny about this is that normally when you do comedy, you swing for a joke and you will probably miss. However, the thing about this one is that he said the joke, everyone laughed, including Will Smith, and Chris Rock got punched because Will Smith laughed and Jada saw him laugh and didn't like it. And that's all it is. He literally took the fucking slap out on Chris Rock. And dude, this has to be like some built up anger just in his own life, you know? It just has to be. Because you can't just hear that joke laugh at it initially, and then backtrack within seconds, and then go slap the guy in the face that said it on stage. No, dude, that's not how it works. And one thing that really pisses me off is people who half laugh at something, or people who initially laugh at a dark joke, but then they notice who they're around and they're like, oh, nah, that's fucked up. I shouldn't laugh at that. When in reality, when they're not around certain people, they would be fucking losing their shit because it's funny, dude. Anyway, I think, I don't know. I think this whole fucking thing is quite ridiculous. Now, if I want to talk about whether or not I think it's real, okay, a buddy of mine sent me a meme of this or whatever when I first saw it online, because I saw it like 3 hours late. Yesterday I was packing. I didn't get to my phone forever. So I finally get to my phone. I open up Instagram and I'm like, what the fuck happened? And then I finally see the video and I'm like, holy shit. You know, like when you first watch it, it's like, whoa, he just did that? Not even for a second did I question whether or not it was real. But so my friend sends me a thing that's like, this looks totally staged and this and that. And I was like, dude, there's no chance. There's no chance that it's staged, right? I mean, that looked like a pretty legitimate slap if I've ever seen one. But hey, I don't know, right? It's the Academy Awards. They're all actors. Who knows what they do? So after further investigation, I don't really know what to believe. I really don't. But the only way that I would believe it was real is to kind of put the Oscars back on the map, because over the last couple of years, who the fuck's been watching it? I'm pretty sure I've heard only bad things in the last since the pandemic started about the Oscars. Like, there's nothing good. Every actor always has some fucking message they want to relay to the audience, as if we give a fuck. Not even me. I don't watch the Oscars. Dude, I haven't watched the Oscars since like 2008. All right. Fucking what's up, Iron Man? So, I mean, it's just like, it's a mess. It really is a mess. And there's also like this whole trend now that's going on Twitter where people are saying, oh, well, now people are starting to open their eyes and realize that they don't need to take shit from comedians when they go to a comedy show. What? Yeah, fucking right. Dude, hey, how about this? If you go to a comedy show and someone roasts you in the, like, on stage, and you're in the crowd and you charge that fucking stage, dude, best believe whoever's up there is not going to just take a slap like that. Okay. Props to Chris. Let's just say if this is real, right? Either way, dude, even if it's fake or real, props to him for taking that fucking slap. You know what I mean? And he didn't even touch his face after, bro. If someone came up and slapped me in the face, I would have been like, what the fuck, man? Oh, man, best believe. I'm a little bitch, you know? God damn. Shout out Chris Rock. Oh, Will Smith, you're a little bitch. What's up? People would be like, yeah, you be saying all that shit about Will Smith behind that mic. Would you say it to his face? I mean, I'd say it to like his belly button because he's taller than me, but whatever. It's all good. Not pissed. A little bit, though. Talk about black on black crime, though, you know? Too soon. All right, my bad. That's on me. But what else from the... Oh, dude, so, all right. Tom Segura, who's a fucking amazing comedian. I've been seeing so many funny fucking tweets about this shit, man. It's killing me. Dude, I was dying all day at work today. But Tom Segura just went off, dude. It was unreal. So Tom Segura went in on Will Smith, dude, on Twitter, and this shit had me dying. He goes, fuck Will Smith's candy ass smacking a dude 4 inches shorter and 50 pounds lighter. He's just in his feelings because his bald-headed bitch been fucking around on him for years and he takes it. We all know who he wishes he could slap. Cuck Will. Oh, man, dude. So fucking funny. Holy shit, dude. Like the balls. And no, he, like I said, I really thought that he was hacked or something. And then you have like hella people commenting saying that it's racist. Dude, what? I mean, his tweet. There's like, I saw this one tweet that some girl quoted, and she was like, "Oh, here we go. Racism at its finest. Another white man commentating on black activity." Wait, what? First of all, don't say black activity. She was Mexican or something, or like white too. I don't even know. I couldn't even really tell. But you don't say black activity, okay? Because that just sounds bad, right? Like, you don't want to label someone slapping another person in the face black activity. Are you kidding me? Dumbass. But little does she know, like, the racism part is so funny, and it still is. And I talked about this a while ago where I was saying, like, people nowadays really just throw that term around like it's just fucking nothing, you know? Like, it's so unreal the what people consider to be racist, and it's such bullshit. And that's what's tricky. And trust me, dude, I listen to comedians all the fucking time. Dude, day in, day out, I'm listening to comedians talk on a podcast. And I like listening to it because they explain what new comics should look out for. And one of them is one thing that I actually did here today that really changed my thought process on a lot of my joke writing is that you can try and be edgy, but there's a format to that, which means that the edginess can be the edgy part of the joke, but the edginess is like if you think about it in terms of like a sword, right? The edge is the edge, but you also need like the long part of the metal and then the fucking, the thing that you hold on to, the handle, right? But he broke it down in a much more articulate way, and it was it was just mind-blowing to me because he was saying you can have the edge, but you need the rest of the sword, right? Like, you need it all in order to make the joke work. And the rest of that sword will knock the edge off just a little bit, so it won't be so fucking hardcore when you hit the punchline or whatever. And it just like, it really intrigued me because I was like, dude, I didn't like ever think about something like that, you know? So, all in all, dude, I mean, I just think that the fucking, this whole, you know, culture of people saying that, or the Academy saying that they don't condone violence. Really? Fucking Harvey Weinstein has like 80-something awards still, right? They didn't revoke any of theirs, and they're talking about revoking Will Smith's, and that's fine, but like, I just let the guy keep it. He fucking acted up. And look, I'm not defending either party. I'm just saying like my thoughts about them, which is at the end of it, my thoughts about Chris Rock is that he did nothing wrong. I don't think he did anything wrong. Now, he made a joke about a condition that she has. I'm not sure if he knew that she had it, but let's just say he didn't, right? Because if he did know about it and he still made a joke about it, it's not a comedy roast. So I don't feel that he would think there's a need to make a joke about her condition had he known about it, right? And it is what it is, dude. I definitely don't think he deserved to be slapped on stage. And, you know, Will Smith, like, the thing about Will Smith just going up and assaulting another person with no consequences, it just kind of tells you like where the priorities are for Hollywood, you know? Like, imagine if I'm a fucking audience member in a comedy show, or if I'm an audience member at any show, and someone makes a joke that offends me, and I go up to the stage and slap them. What's the first thing that's going to happen? Security's going to tackle me. I'm going to get arrested. Charges are going to be pressed. And I know I'm just a guy, but so is Will Smith. Now, I'm not diminishing any of his success in being an actor, but all I'm saying is he is just a guy too, right? Because you're a famous Hollywood actor doesn't mean that you get the fucking right to just kind of willy-nilly your way and like fall into these little holes where the law doesn't apply to you, right? I think that's stupid, and it's dangerous because it's setting an example to audience members that somehow that's okay. Like if someone says something that you don't like, oh, well, I guess Will Smith just went up and punched someone in the face, so why can't I do it, right? And then, people are going to get locked up, which fuck it. Who cares? They deserve to be locked up if that's the stupid behavior that they're going to do. It's unreal, dude. It's so stupid. People are literally retarded. And I'm not even sorry about saying that because it's just true, man. It really is true. And it really comes out. You really see it. And it's so unhealthy for me to be as active as I am on Twitter because it's like I just consume it and I consume it and I consume it. And I will catch myself extremely far down a Twitter thread and I'm just like, what am I doing? Like, why? And I don't tweet at these people. I've made that clear too before. I don't tweet at these people because there's nothing more time wasting than trying to change someone's opinion on something with 240 characters. Like, it's just never going to happen. It's not going to happen, dude. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time arguing. You can waste your time as I do by scrolling and reading everyone's stupid ass comments, but I never engage with it. So anyways, all right. I think that's enough of Will Smith and shit, but I can end it off with saying, oh, dude, wait, hold on. I saw a funny ass, I'll close it off with this, right? One of the funniest tweets I ever saw about this was, Will hit him with an open hand because paper beats rock. So fucking stupid, dude. Oh my God, dude. Okay. All right. That's enough. Oh, this one guy said Chris Rock was with Jackie Chan for all them years and couldn't duck a smack. The fuck? Dude, hey, man. You got the wrong Chris, bro. You got the wrong black Chris, too. It's not a really good look, okay? That was Chris Tucker. Dumbass. Oh, all right. Let's see what this guy has to say.
Hi, I'm back on the market after 20 years of being trapped in a relationship. Anyway, my turn-ons are kissing, holding hands, and snuggling. My turn-offs? Pussy farts.
Oh, my God. Hey, dude. Oh, cool guy right there. That's that. You know, the worst part about this is that this is someone's grandpa,
Holding hands and snuggling. My turn-offs? Pussy farts.
Hey, you're not supposed to know what that is, dude. That's not from your time, man. Could you imagine being the first person, the first woman that queefed? Oh, you probably must have been shitting your pants. I bet. That's insane. So, guys, I went to Capitola with my GF, my dank GF over the weekend. And while we were out there, it was just like a spontaneous day trip, I was like, fuck it, man, dude. It's freaking hecka pretty outside, right? So we hit the farmer's market. We go, I get her some flowers and I get her coffee and because I'm a nice guy. And then I got some dried peaches from Fontana Farms, dude. Am I related? No. Did I get them for free? No. So we get back to the car. And I'm like, what should we do today? It was like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. or some shit. And I was like, you know what, dude? It's so nice out. Let's go for a drive. I said that out loud, but in my head was like, in these gas prices, dude? Oh, shit, man. So I contemplated it for a second. I was like, do I actually want to do that? And she was like, I'm down. And I was like, fuck. All right, I guess we're going. So drove out to Capitola. Went to the cool little, cute little color houses that they have out there. We got lunch and we walked around. And I was like, we have to go buy a Frisbee because Frisbee is lit. And we had an argument about this a couple weeks ago where I was saying that if I was on a beach, the only thing that I want to throw is a Frisbee, right? I mean, I'm not wrong. Who throws a Frisbee and goes, that wasn't fun for me? No one. You know what I mean, dude? Anytime someone throws a Frisbee, they're like, give me that shit back now. I want to throw it again. Okay? It's the flick of the wrist that's so satisfying, and there's nothing more satisfying than when it hits the person you're trying to hit. You know what I mean? When it goes right to them and they don't even need to move, dude. That's when it's so lit. Me and my dad play Frisbee all the fucking time, dude. Whenever we're on vacation, it's so much fun. So, now we're getting to the freaking clinker of the day, right? The clinker. So I keep my skateboard in my trunk because I'm a poser and I want to, if I see a sick skate spot, I'm going to fucking rip. You know what I mean? So I looked up on my maps. I looked up a skate park in the area. There's a skate park 7 minutes away. So I was like, we have to go. Not only did I get to skate, but my girl wanted to learn how to skate, right? She wanted to learn how to cruise. So what did I do? Being the freaking dank BF that I am, your boy taught his GF how to skate. She's even more sick now, dude. She was a skater girl. I didn't say see you later, girl, because I drove her, so I got to drive her back. So I'm skating, right? And this park isn't too crowded. It's kind of small. There's like a half pipe and a couple little street things, right? And so I was skating the half pipe because, you know, that was my shit back in the day. So I was like, hey, can you get a video of me? And she takes a video of me. And this is what happens. If you're watching the YouTube, you'll see it. But if you're watching the audio, I'll explain what happened. Drop in, 50-50 stall, 50-50 grind on the other side. Front 5-0. All right, and now I'm trying to make my way back on this side of the half pipe. And boom, dude. Oh my God, man. So all right, here's what happened. I did a couple grinds. I did the first half of this video was what I wanted to do. Then I was going to try and make my way back to where the camera is to rip right there and do some more sick tricks. But if you're not watching the video, I ended up excuse me. I ended up doing a 50-50 grind, which is when the wheels are basically on the railing of the half pipe. And when I was planning on going back in, I lifted my front foot off the board and I did the fucking splits, dude. I lifted the front foot off the board for a half a second. And then I put it back on the board, but then my back foot fell off and then my legs went in the opposite directions and my knee slammed onto the fucking concrete and it hurt like a motherfucker. But that's not even what I was scared of at first. I was scared that I literally ripped myself a new asshole, okay? And I was laying there and it fucking felt like I hit like a funny bone in my knee. Bro, my knees are jacked, dude. They're so fucked. I've ruined my knees over the years just from sucking. I'm kidding, dude. I'm kidding. And yeah, man, it was just all bad. But dude, really skating, we were only there for maybe like 45 minutes. But being on a board again, this was the first time I skated at a park in a couple years. And man, dude, it just brought me back to my skating days. It really did, because I hadn't been like to a skate park in a long time and just like riding in a ramp and shit or a half pipe. And it was just so unreal and I miss those days. So when I moved into my new place in Bummyville, which I found out that people call Sunnyvale Bummyville or Bummyvale, and I don't like that. So you're going to call my new town Bummyvale? No, you ain't. I'll beat your ass. I'll beat your ass. All right. So there's a skate park there that I love, and I'm gonna freaking try and rip into it, dude. I can't wait to rip into it. And let's see. Well, I mean, we'll see what happens. The only reason that I can't do it anymore is because I'm a fucking old man, and my recovery takes weeks, dude. I don't recover like I used to back in the day. I just don't do it. So it hurts my feelings and it hurts my joints. You know what I mean? What does this young little girl have to say? Not, hold on. I didn't mean young little girl like that. I meant like, what does this young lady have to say? Oh, fuck, man. I'm over. Just cancel me already. Shit, what we got? Okay, we have a pole and a girl dancing on it. Dude, these fucking videos of girls about to rip it on the stripper pole and then it just falls over completely. Are you serious? Dude. One more time. And she's upside down too, which makes it more funny. She crawls back into the frame. What an idiot, dude. Oh man. Bro, what would I do if I have a daughter, right? Remember last week I was talking about when I'm a parent and shit, but like if I have a daughter and she said that she wanted to be a stripper or that she was already starting to be, it would be like when I told my parents that I was going to do HVAC. They were pissed, you know? So if my daughter came home like, Dad, I'm going to strip. I would be like, I would look her up and down, be like, strip? And show what? You have a prepubescent chest and an extended back. What the hell do you have to show? You're going to get up there and people are going to be like, why is there a little boy up here, dude? Oh, no. Dude, I'd be such a fucking asshole, dad. Oh, man. Well, there you go, man. When I have a daughter, I'm going to make that a clip and play it for every single birthday, right? Even when she's 1. I don't give a shit. She doesn't know what I'm saying. Fuck it, whatever. I don't care, man. I'm going to be a fucking sick-ass dad, dude. And then if I have a son and my son wants to be a fucking stripper model, right? Like, you know, like there's... No. If I have a son and he wants to be a porn star, I'm going to be like, how the fuck are you lasting that long? And give me the tips, dude. I shouldn't have a son that lasts longer than me in bed. So what the fuck? What are you taking? Your testosterone? Give me some of that shit because I need it. Dude, I got low T, by the way. I've been coming to the realization that my T is just low. I might hop on a cycle, you know? And I always talk my friends out of this shit. No, I'm not going to hop on a cycle, bro. Natty for life, bro. I've been natural this entire time. I still can't believe people thought that I actually was taking steroids. You fucking idiots, dude. What a bunch of morons. And just thinking about how I said that, it sounded like I was being very trolly, but I'm dead ass serious. I've never taken steroids. Not because I'm against it. I just haven't. I want to see how far I can push my freaking body, dude. My body was designed to be a freaking beast, and that's what I am. I don't look it, but I can be sometimes. I think I'm pretty strong for my freaking frame, dude. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the end of the episode. I'm sorry. I really had to just scramble this all together. It was mostly the Will and, you know, Chris Rock shit. But I'm my head's all over the place, dude. Like it usually is, but a little bit more this week. This moving is getting to me. And I got to be out of here in 2 days. So your boy's struggling. But until next episode, enjoy your week. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe out there. I love you guys. Later. Man. Sad boy hours. Time to pack it up.